There seems to be more allied trouble for the BJP. Chirag Paswan of the LGP party has written to the Prime Minister asking that a bill to restore provisions of the SC/ST Prevention of Atrocities Act be restored in this session of the Parliament. Earlier, over 24 SC and ST MPs of the ruling National Democratic Alliance or the NDA attended an informal meeting at Ram Vilas Paswan's residence to voice their concerns over dilution of these provisions by the top court. Paswan has also sought the removal of retired Justice Goyal, who delivered the verdict in the top court. Now, this seems... now, for more on this, let's go across to our political editor, Akhilesh Sharma. Akhilesh, it seems that it may not have too much of a stake in the government, but the party, LGP, is not going to be quiet about the dilution of the act.
That's right, Anjali. And remember that Mr. Paswan has been trying to position himself as a champion of the Dalit cause, and this is a perfect issue for him. Remember in March, when the Supreme Court had delivered this verdict, that time also Mr. Paswan was very vocal. He had in fact come out in public and had demanded that time that the government should bring an ordinance. But although he's being part of the government did not pay the heed to this demand. But the government had assured that time to the demanding parties, including some of their own MPs, that they will certainly do something about it. But since then, many months have been passed and nothing has been done. And that is why this demand is now gaining momentum. And last week, there was a dinner meeting at Mr. Paswan's residence. He had invited all the Dalit MPs of the NDA at his residence. And there, they decided that it should be raised again. And that is why now Mr. Chirag Paswan, who is also chairman of LGP's parliamentary board, has written a letter to the Prime Minister demanding two things. First, that the government should bring a bill in this current monsoon session to restore the provisions of the SC/ST Atrocities Prevention Act, so that the teeth should be given to the bill again, to the act again. And also the second demand is that Mr. Goyal, who is a retired justice, who has been appointed chairperson of the National Green Tribunal, and Paswan says that the message has gone that as if he has been awarded for this verdict, and that is why he has demanded that he should be removed immediately from his post. This is his second demand. So these two demands have been raised by Mr. Chirag Paswan, and apparently his father, Mr. Ram Vilas Paswan, has also written a letter, similar letter to the Home Minister Rajnath Singh, demanding the same thing. And the second demand which they are raising in this letter is that if the government does not bring a bill in the current monsoon session, then this monsoon session should be wind up before, and an ordinance should be issued to give effect to this demand. And the reason is that on 9th of August, many Dalit organizations have called a nationwide protest, and they are saying that the situation which happened on 2nd of April, when the similar protest was done across the country and many violent incidents had taken place, they don't want to repeat the same scene. That is why they are saying that the government should act immediately on these two demands.